going on, Jeromes? So the Minnesota Vikings definitely did quite a bit of work in the cornerback room this offseason. They lost Gilly, Shaq Griffin still floating out there, Fabian Moreau, Egon, and they re-signed Murph. They signed Isaiah Rodgers away from the Eagles. They took a chance on me, a little chance on Chef Okuda, a low-risk, high-reward spot, and also Mekhi Blackman come back from an ACL. Nunu McLaughlin year 2, looking to get a little bit of run. Tavier Thomas, special teamer, but can also contribute in the slot. So basically the Vikings have completely remade their cornerback room, but Brian Flores, you can never have enough corners, right? And the Vikings still have around $21 million in cap space to spend. And what if I told you there was a legit cornerback out there just chilling, just chilling, right? And now teams this month might keep their powder dry in terms of signings, especially if they're the contention for compensatory picks because the comp pick window closes after the draft. Vikings right now are looking at additional third and fourth round selection in 2026. It's something that Kwesi's very aware of. So what if there was like a little wink nudge deal, just like with Jumpin' Joe Flacco potentially, that the Vikings and Asante Samuel Jr. could just come together right now over me. It would be fantastic. And Asante's 25 years young, 5'10", $180, former 4-star recruit from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Stayed in state, went to Florida State, Tallahassee. Of course, son of Asante Samuel Sr., Super Bowl hero from back in the day. Second round pick, number 47 overall in 2021 by the Chargers. And overall, he's done some good things. Look at stats first. 176 career tackles, 6 interceptions, 37 pass broken up. Now, he only played in 4 games in 2024 due to shoulder injury. Also, schematically, it wasn't a good fit last year, and could be the reason why he and the Chargers haven't run it back, and also could be why some teams are sort of shying away from Asante in free agency. His PFF free agency profile, after posting PFF coverage grades of 75.6 or better in each of his past 2 years, Samuel struggled early in his first year with defense coordinator Jesse Minter at the helm, but played just 4 games before being placed on injured reserve with a shoulder injury. Likewise, Samuel's tackling woes, a problem that has reared its ugly head throughout his career, which is kind of strange because he was a solid tackler at Florida State and just sort of struggled here in the National Football League. Were exacerbated, love that word, when the quarterback missing a whopping 22.2% of his attempts, which is not good. Right. That said, Samuel's youth, pedigree, and experience will still be very appealing. Now, they guesstimate his value at $14.5 million per year. I don't think he gets that at this stage of free agency. But would you be looking at 9, 10, 11 million per year? Yes, I think that certainly would be in the mix. And here's what Asante Samuel Jr. brings. So super competitive, super feisty with the ball in the air, good strength for his size, and he will fight you. Like he's one of the, I don't want to say he's like Cortland Finnegan in terms of corners, but ultra competitive on the outside, especially going belt buckle to belt buckle against receivers. He's an outside corner, like he's not a slot, minimal slot experience. Also, since the Vikings do have Murph, that's sort of a moot point, but just because he's 5'10" doesn't mean that he's automatically a slot corner. Is a capable tackler, but 36 career missed, which is again odd. Very, very odd. And like PFF said, not a fit in Minter's defense last year, even before the injury. 75.6 PFF coverage grade in each of the 2 previous seasons under the old regime, as well as grabby issues in college. That got cleaned up. Only 7 career penalties for Asante Samuel Jr. And how he would fit in. So if you pay Samuel, like you're expecting him to start, right? And Murph, Rodgers, and Asante Samuel would be the top 3 paid corners in the room. So right away, that would give them an edge. But I still think that Blackman, McLaughlin, and Okuda could provide some great competition in that mix. But overall, if it's a spot where, say, Murph and Asante Samuel Jr. are your 2 starting corners in base, even though nickel is the new base anyway. And then when you go sub package, having Murph slide into the slot, bring in Rodgers, as well as Samuel on the outside. I mean, that's looking pretty good. And that's something that, Brian Flores obviously would love. Feisty, physical corners on the outside. And Samuel, he's not a true, move cornerback 1, but on the outside, he's adept in man, he's adept in zone. I think that his skill set would fit in very nicely with the Vikings. So, Again, as he just hangs out there, like maybe there's some concerns about scheme fit, maybe there's some concerns about shoulder, maybe there's some concerns about tackling. Who knows? But it's a spot where the Vikings, especially if they miss out on corner at the top of the draft, they should and could revisit signing Asante Samuel Jr. after the comp pick window closes. But your thoughts are thoughts. Asante Samuel Jr. one time? Sure. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.